All right, here we go. The moment I've been waiting for a while. It's a vending box of 1983 Topps. You get 500 cards. It's wrapped by the Baseball Card Exchange. And it's from a sealed case this November. So I guess that's assuming basically there's been nothing opened ever on this. So it should be just as it was made coming out of the factory. I never ever saw a vending machine with the cards that I can recall, but apparently they were a thing. So anyway, we're hoping for Gwynn, Boggs, Sandberg. There's quite a few other cards, but those are the big ones. Hoping for something in really good shape. I've watched some videos of these and seen a bunch of cards come out off center, but theoretically they should be darn near mint as far as the corners go. So here's hoping. And that's a miss. Let's find a better spot for it. If I get lucky, then I'll buy some more. Because, as I mentioned, this is my favorite set. I think there should be some cards laying out on the top from some other videos that I've seen. Not the case in this one. But it does look like some of the other pictures or videos that I've seen. 500 cards. Let's see how we can get these out without damaging them. Take it off the camera here. Tiny stack to start with. First card I see is a Reggie Jackson Super Veteran. Oh, started with the Padres. Thought maybe we got really lucky there. Javecki, sad story with him when he broke his arm throwing a pitch. I think he ended up dying too, recently. Relatively recently, in the last 10 or 20 years. Doug Bear again. Dude who didn't throw me the ball. Dick. The Quiz. Him and his underhand throw. Tug McGraw. Guidry. Wasn't he like 25-3 one year? Yep, there it is, 25-3. Back when wins and losses really were the important thing for pitchers. See, these cards are a little off center. Some corner damage too, a little bit. Not bad. Rusty Staub, Super Veteran. Cool card with Raines and Ricky Henderson. Never quite got it when started calling him Rock Raines. Just looking at the condition of it. Oh, we got a hit. Got a Rhino. It's a little mark or ding on the card here. Right here. Guess you can kind of see it in the light. So it's definitely doesn't appear gradable. A little bit off center too. But that's the one I didn't find in my collection anywhere, so we'll put that one in some plastic. Just to keep it in as good a shape as we can. Corners look nice, a little bit off center, but yeah, that little bit of a ding on it. But that's a pretty good hit really early on. Lance Parrish All-Star. Tom Seaver. Mike Schmidt All-Star. We're hot now. I think this stack was the stack I already searched. George Brett. Card's nice. Little printing thing there. Home run leaders. So we're 1 for 3 so far, but still very early. Gary Carter. It's kind of weird, all these guys that I'm setting aside now, I probably never would have set aside. Gary Carter, like whatever year card that is. 10th year card or something. Padres, but not the Padre we're looking for. Ray Knight. We'd take a Ripken second year in here. That'd be a okay hit. Or Nolan Ryan. Carlton Fisk, that's another one in the Gary Carter realm that I probably wouldn't set aside. I do have his rookie card, which is a pretty cool card to have. Eddie Murray and Jim Palmer on the same card. There's a Nolan Ryan, super veteran card. Not the Nolan we're looking for, but still cool card. A little bit of damage up at the top. Something I never really would have considered years ago when I was actually collecting cards until just recently. Rod Carew on a card. Dave Bergman, pre-Tigers days. Greg Luzinski. Fergie Jenkins, super veteran. Thought those super veteran cards were pretty cool back in the day. Still think they are. Sweet Lou. Although I'm getting a little tired of all the super veteran cards. Maybe the problem was I didn't prepare another one of these plastics for the next card, so maybe I'll prepare it first. Just for some karma and luck. Yeah, the Bob Gritch All-Star. Mike Heath. Pat Underwood. Don't remember him. Dave Rozema, guy who tossed me a ball. 1984 at the Tigers game in Arlington, Texas. Right at the beginning of their season. I think they were like 12-3 at that point. Well on their way to 35-5. And the eventual World Series. Pete Rose, All-Star. Definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. Pete Vukovich from Major League fame. Ricky Henderson All-Star. Pretty cool, off center, but whatever. It's not going to get sold. Tom Brookins. Another super veteran coming. Tommy John. Got his rookie card too. And there's Pete Rose regular card. That's a nice one. Looks in pretty good shape. Little off center like almost all these cards seem to be. Here's Tiant, super vet. Dick Hauser. Rick Leach. Tim Raines. It's a nice one. Is it rookie in 81? Nope, a little earlier than that probably. looks like we still have a decent amount of cards still to go, more than half. I think I'm just counting on at least getting 2 hits out of this box. So less would be disappointing, 2 would be about what I expect, 3 would be great. Dave Hostetler, any relationship to, God, what's the guy's, Dave Hostetler, is that his name? Wow, both of them, eh? Not the quarterback with the mustache. Bert Blyleven. Johnny Bench, super vet. Always loved Johnny Bench. Tremendously off center. Luis Pujols, he managed the Tigers for a period. Pete Vukovich again. That's Clue Haywood. Steve Carlton. Dave Kingman. I don't know how that's really a super vet. 12 years. Not so super at that point. Guess they were searching. Jim Palmer is a nice one. Once again, not the Padre we're looking for. Tug McGraw, super vet. Rod Crew, love the headband. Ricky Henderson, that is pretty sweet. Got messed up corner there though. Thought for a second that it looked really good, centering wise, but disappointing. Bruce Sutter. I think he eventually made the Hall. And there's Raleigh Fingers, super vet. Pre-mustache days. Rupert. Teasing me on Gwynn. Bill Buckner. Everybody remembers Bill for the wrong reasons, of course, as far as he would be concerned. I think he just died recently, too. That one's more in the last few years. Rod Crew All-Star. Fernando Valenzuela. 3rd year. Don Baylor. Phil Necro. Not bad. That dude played forever. Look at that card. Can't get the focus just right. But he played a long time. Joe Morgan with a Joe Morgan super vet. Back to back. Almost back to back. It's interesting. Really holding out for that Johnny Ray card. Gaylord Perry. That dude also played forever. The spitball. Nope, and dropped it. Jeff Reardon. Milt Wilcox. Remember Milt almost threw a no-hitter in '83. 2 outs in the 9th. He gave up a hit. Gibson. Wow. That picture. Without the stash. Steve Sachs. I think that was his 2nd year. Tim Rice. It's a cool name. Porfirio Altamirano. Okay, now we're about halfway through, so we're kind of on track, but I'm not going to call it winning. Schmidt All-Star. So centering on this box is a lot better than one of the ones I watched online where all the centering was messed up, but some of the corners are a little ding. Georgia Brett here, centering is off, printing there, but still a cool card. Reggie Jackson's on that card, but eh. Dale Murphy. A lot of the videos I watch, they talk about how great he was and what a great catcher he was. I don't remember him catching very long at all. So I think these people just don't really remember him. I always thought he was kind of overrated too. Maybe in the minority on that one, but it's my opinion. Steve Garvey. I don't know if he's worthy of setting aside or not. Gary Carter. Joe Niekro. It was fun watching him throw that nail file away. I found a card of his where he was tossing the nail file away as the umpires were out there to talk to him. All right, well, had a hot start with the Rhino. The familiar color of the Padres, but another repeat of Mike Scott right away. Second Carew All-Star. Still haven't seen Gary Gaetti, Willie McGee, Wade Boggs, Tony Gwynn, another Valenzuela, another Phil Niekro, Pedro Guerrero. If you remember the Drew and Mike bit with O.J. Simpson there. Randy Johnson, not the same. Dave Kingman, Sparky, great manager. Always be a Tiger to me. Hey, well, it's lucky. A little off center. And this top corner's a little dinged up again, but I think that's just going to be the breaks with this. And we got a Tom Seaver and a Lance Parrish All-Star, so we're not going to complain. We're just going to put it away. And enjoy the second hit out of this box. Yeah, it's a shame. That little off center in that corner up there. Not sure which is better. Probably the first one. Corners look pretty sharp on that first one. All right, well, guess for luck, we're going to get another one ready. Although it took a while for that hit to happen, we're still going to do it. We'll even take the paper out and really have it ready. I hope to not have to fill it with a Willie McGee. Ken Griffey. Be excited for if this was like 89 Upper Deck. And it was Ken Griffey Jr. Doug Bear again. Dick. Ignoring an 8-year-old asking him to throw him a ball. Who the hell do you think you are, Doug Bear? If it was somebody good, I could understand. You probably got a lot of people calling your name, but you're Doug freaking Bear. Should be excited. That card again with Henderson and Raines. Okay, we're starting to get low here. That's what we're looking at. So probably 2 more stacks. Maybe if I really milk it, get a 3rd stack out of this. Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray. I don't know why I'm choosing that one to set aside, but why not? Nolan Ryan Super Vet. That is nice. Looks in pretty nice shape. Still just some weirdness right up here. A little off center, but not a bad card. Rather have the regular Nolan, but we'll deal with it. Dave Bergman again. Fergie Jenkins, that's another double. Sweet Lou, another double. Bobby Mercer, definitely never remember him playing. Storm Davis, that's a double. Double Cromartie. Double Ronce. Double Rusty Staub. Reggie Jackson, Super Vet. It's great in Naked Gun. Actually, I don't think he did all that much in Naked Gun, but it was still a great scene. Lou Piniella, always loved him picking up the bass and taking it with him. Tim Raines All-Star. George Brett All-Star. Tony Armas. He was really good in RBI baseball, if I remember right, on the AL All-Stars. Or maybe that was Don Baylor. I can't remember now. Maybe Armas was on the NL. Jeez. Kind of got to play RBI again. Wow, that's a stash. Push broom there. Billy Martin, he was a real dick. Great manager. Tippy. Okay, we're down to the last stack. Still no Gwynn. Still no Boggs. No Gaetti. No Willie McGee. Couple of rhinos, though. So see, here's the end card in there. It's got some real damage on it. So you'd really hate to get your end card to be the money card. Booyah! That is nice. It looks in pretty good shape. A little weirdness on this bottom left or bottom right corner. But that's definitely a nicer shape than the one I already have in my collection. So we'll pop that in. Oops. And put it in the right way. And let's take a look. It's a little off center, left, right, and up, down. Definitely not PSA 10 worthy, which are selling for like $2,000. I don't know if any of these are really worthy of sending out for grading, but okay, well, now we've hit 3. Maybe we can get lucky and get another one, the rest of the stack, but 3 is about probably a little more than I was expecting. Harold Baines, that's another one of those that I would kind of stick in my common pile for the most part, because I really don't think he was Hall of Fame worthy, but he made it. I think the Hall of Fame's kind of dumbed down their qualifications lately, yet still keeping out a lot of the steroid era players. Getting right near the end now. Come on, get lucky. Tony Armas, 11 putouts in right field. It's interesting. It's a lot of fly balls to right. Ripken, that is a nice card. And that little off center, wow, that's some weirdness right there. And Gary Gaetti got one of those. That looks in pretty nice shape too. Now we're down to the last few cards. Cecil Cooper. All right, well, I guess I would consider this. Did I already look through this set? I think that one I set aside when I had the Gwynn. We'll check it to be sure. So obviously, best hits. Those three. A couple other pretty nice ones. Probably the Ripken and Gaetti are for sure the best ones out of there. Let's see what else we got that I would consider the best. I didn't look at all the values of all the cards. No Alan Trammell in this one. It's always a little disappointing to not get the favorite Tiger, favorite player of all time, but I guess for today my favorite player was Sandberg. George Brett's not bad. Henderson, that was a nice one. How the heck did I have Kurt Bavacqua set aside there? He kind of beat up the Tigers in the '84 World Series. Be a little bitter with him if we had lost that series. Rose is a nice one. I'll even say the Henderson All-Star. Rose All-Star, it's a nice one too. A couple of Lou Whitaker, Nolan Ryan. I got two of that Nolan Ryan, I don't remember that, but. And these last cards, I had a couple Bretts, a couple Seavers. So anyway, there it is. 83 Topps vending box. Overall, I would say it was successful. Condition could be a little bit better on all these cards, but they're all not too bad. I don't think we see any PSA 10s here, but maybe the Kurt Bavacqua. Not sure on that. Anyway, until next time, I've got another few boxes just burning a hole in my proverbial pocket that I'm excited to open, but that's good for tonight.